Alright, we're back. This is Colin on the ASA League channel, and, well, we're here, you know why. You clicked on this video for a reason. But anyways, as we're here, there's the point standings, and now let's get into your starting lineup as we see Webster Zygarde, your points leader, 46 points in front of everyone else in the chase. So all Zygarde needs to do is pretty much finish this race, and he has the championship in his back pocket. Although all these other drivers are out here to win, and they're going to do anything they can to become the first ever PCS champion. We're here at Armory Digital, renamed Daytona because it attracts more fans. And we are here with reduced speeds because we don't want to replicate what happened at Daytona in race 1. So they have put restrictor plates on the cars to try to limit the speeds so that they don't go as fast. Also, we are here for one lap, and what is Webster Zygarde doing? He's going to his pit stall, and he's out of the race already, and Webster Zygarde has just lost the championship. Before the race started, we're getting radio communications that he has to go to the bathroom. Oh, and what a disappointment for Webster Zygarde, as that is not what he wanted to see. As we see, Arsha Sain's going to take an early lead now, and it's only one lap around this track because the race officials thought that 300 was a little much, so they decided to scale it down a bit. And I'm kind of looking back in the field there. We have 3 wide going through pit road here. As you see, Steinbach, Purcell, and Kyle Collins are really mixing it up on the bottom here. And at these speeds, you never know what can happen. Going on the inside of Jay Barker there. These drivers looking really strong there. Oh, a little loose by Steinbach, and you can get loose at these kind of speeds, but if you spin the car out, you're going to collect a lot of people behind you, and that's not what we want to see early in the race here. 4 wide in the back with Blaine Keys and Ryan Kendall. They're going to sort it out. That was not going to work, and I'm afraid that could have ended very badly. Get this building out of the way. There we go. Arsha Sain, however, is under attack at the front of the field from 2 chasers. Michael Jones and Derek Petrie now battling for the championship win. However, Nick Purcell has been strong since the start of the race. You see him coming with his teammate Kyle Collins, and they are pushing up the inside of the track. But it looks like they're losing speed, and they're going to have to try to merge up to get in the draft and try to regain some of their lost speed. As we see, though, the drivers in the back, though, this is a short race, so they got to make up all the ground they can get. We're riding on board Zach Komaski boxed in, and you can just see how intense the racing is this close together. And Derek Petrie really looking on the inside there. He's going to get a good run from the 47. Komaski's going to give a good bump to Michael Jones, but it's not going to be enough. There's too much of a bump going with Kyle Collins. Oh, and look at Zach Komaski jump out. What a brave move there, as he's going to run right up in front of Arsha Sain. And if they can get a draft going here, they might be able to make it up to the front of the field here and challenge for the win. Sain, your pole sitter, kind of slipping back here earlier in the race. There goes your pace car with new phase-through matter technology. Just making sure the race is going cleanly and that there's no one cheating out there on the track. But it looks like everybody has this race under control. Look at the field now, 6 wide. That's not going to work. And some drivers are paying the price here, hitting the banking. Zach Cars, it looks like, as well as a couple other Toyotas. And look at the field there. That's going to split up the pack big time here. And as they're going 6 wide through the corners, that's just not going to work. Ryan Kendall's going to pay the price now. Man, that's such a shame. Ryan Kendall was so excited coming into this week that he could win the race. Does not look like it's going to happen. And we're going to get a really cool flyby here as these cars go by at extreme speeds. Looks like Nick Purcell's actually taking the lead. And there they go. Jeez, the speed is incredible here. Some cars still hitting the inside apron. Oh, and there's Brian Boone. It looks like his race is going to be done. Getting passed by rookies. That must be embarrassing for him. As we see those 7 cars, it looks like, in for a chance to win the race. Where is Jack Newman and are they going down pit road? I think they might be going down pit road. Yeah, everyone's going down pit road. You can't do that. You have to go around the outside. And you see Kyle Collins is the only one who has not come down pit road. as well as it looks like Arsha Sane and Addison Steinbach. These guys, I don't know what the retards going down pit road are thinking, but they're going to get disqualified. And Kyle Collins, it looks like all he has to do is just smooth sail around, as we got a drag race behind for second place. Steinbach and Arsha Sane looking very strong as they're going to try everything they can to get to the 83 car. Looks like a few others have also followed their advice. Oh, what's this? And it looks like the driver just came down pit road. Their spotters have told them that they can't win the race going down pit road, so they've made some evasive maneuvers, perfectly legal, and they have cut through the grass. And we might actually have a really strong battle for the win here. Steinbach was actually closing on the 83 car, but it looks like we have a bunch more cars in the battle now. Jack Newman, I think he's going to get it. It's going to be a drag race, though, coming to the line. They're side by side. Steinbach gives a bump to Kyle Collins. It's not going to be enough. Jack Newman is going to win here at Daytona. And what an amazing run to the finish that was. And you see the battle for the championship. I believe Derek Petrie is going to get it, as he just edges out Michael Jones. And Derek Petrie is your season champion here in the Pennzoil Cup Series. And what an amazing run to the finish. I almost held my breath there because that was so close, so tight racing. And just the suspense of where those cars coming through the grass were going to end up. I mean, that was just incredible. I've never seen a race like that. And we actually have more than 10 cars finishing this race. And we're going to see just how Jack Newman did it as you see him coming down pit road. At this point, everyone's thinking, Jack, where are you going, man? But you see Nick Purcell's beside him. He's coming down with him. Nick was too blindsided by Jack's foolery, and he's going to come down pit road with them. And these two are obviously going to have to pay.
2 hours later.
And they're going to come up on the banking here as we see Jack Newman and Nick Purcell's. Nick Purcell's didn't get to the gas as quick as Newman did, though. And you see Jack Newman coming to the start-finish line. That little burst of speed that he got there coming off of the grass is going to get him the win. No matter what, Kyle Collins may have done a little bit of side drafting on the 0-0, though. Turn that off! Thank you. And we're going to join Jack Newman now in victory lane. And you see, as we're going to wait for him now. Oh, what's this? There's Jack Newman. I don't believe I've ever had to say this before, but that was one of the most horrifying accidents I've ever seen in my life. And as an announcer, I don't have to say this very often, but I believe we may have lost Jack Newman today. He was a valiant racer with a lot of talent, and he certainly impressed here today at Daytona. And all I can say is at least he was able to go out on top. Rest in peace, Jack Newman. It looks like our camera's picking up something. It looks like Jack Newman's alright. And he is not dead, so congratulations. I believe Jack Newman is alive. And yes, he's going to bring his car onto victory lane. So scratch him being dead. And congratulations to Jack Newman in the National Racing Chevrolet, as he is going to take his car to victory lane. And he is going to celebrate with victory burnouts. So thank you all so much for watching the finale of the Pennzoil Cup Series. I don't think there has ever been a more high-paced, high-intensity, high-action race that we just witnessed today. But either way, congratulations to Derek Petrie for winning the championship and Jack Newman for winning the race. This is the ASA League. We'll see you all next year.